Hello again, Stefan Palczewski here. Welcome to my site. This site, as the name indicates, it's all about me. So here I will be posting a short updates what's happening in my life. I will sometimes give you heads up what's the plan, what I am planning to do, and you can follow along. You can subscribe on my YouTube channel, and each time something new is going to be posted, when you click on that bell sign, then you will get the notification that I posted something. I am not collecting email addresses yet for monthly newsletters and stuff like that. It may happen, it may not. At this point, this whole thing I am doing by myself. I am single, as you know. I mentioned that about in the video about me. Hopefully this is gonna change soon, and then things are gonna progress a little bit better. This doesn't mean that new partner is gonna just get involved in this. However, right now I am doing this by myself. As I progress, I will contact other people interested in this, and yeah, well, this is gonna grow to be something really extraordinary, and I know that it will happen. So the idea right now is to change all areas of my life, in relationships, in financial situation, and all other aspects. I am predicting that within the next 12 months there are going to be drastic changes. Well, saying that, I am saying that to witnesses, which you are the witness. And if this is not going to happen, then I'm just gonna simply make ass of myself. There is another project going on. It's the writing of the book. The book is kind of coming slow, but I know it's coming, and I believe that by the end of this year should be published, should be ready and go, and then I will promote as much as I can. There are other venues that I'm looking at. I'm trying to in time join some networks to get published over there with my materials. Another venue that I am looking at is to give public speaking somewhere on the subjects that I am going to be covering on my other site, the beginning or the end. That's the title of that site. There is nothing yet there, so you don't have to go. As soon as something happens, I will give you an update and send you over there to check what kind of material is there. In my work, I will be covering stuff like the wisdom of the ages. I call that's my term. What it is, throughout the time when I was being alone, I did meditate a lot, and there was some information coming to me that are related to who we really are, how this whole concept of the body, the mind, the soul, how that works, how they are connected, how they interact, where that information is coming from, who decides what we do and how we do, and also how our cosmic existence is set up, how this whole thing is connected, from the tiny puny micro element to the giant cosmic existence. Everything is connected, and it's controlled from one spot. It's not what some are claiming, that we are living in some kind of simulated reality, although some parts of that might, relate to that. So on that subject I will talk about more on the other side. For now, the areas of my life that need to change is get, goddammit, with someone so we can share. I am desperate for connection with someone. Sometimes I just need someone to go for a coffee, just sit down and talk. In the past I had a few dates, but they didn't end very well. That's subject for some other time, when I will be talking about relationships, what is happening right now in the world, because this is another very interesting subject. That's what is going to be covered on the site also. So here I gave you a little bit of a little rundown what this site and the channel is all about. So as I mentioned, it's about my personal life. It's about my fails, my successes. It also connects to other blogs and channels that I am currently working on. It is going to give you a kind of view on life, my personal view on life, what my thoughts are, of course my hopes, and anything in between. Now, with that being said, this blog and channel is not engaging in any way in criticizing political systems. I will try to stay, if it happens, it's gonna be accidental. I try to not to do that, because that's not my problem. I don't want to get involved in that. I will not touch on religious dogmas. That is also not my problem. If someone has beliefs the way they have, they have the rights to do that. I will not engage in any cult practices, showing you how to do Ouija boards or any. I'm just giving you an example. How to do any of those things, because I do not engage in that. I used to do that a long time ago when I was young. I don't really like the conspiracy theories, because I see through all of them, and I already get to the bottom of what this all means and how it is. I do not have any skin color preferences, or I am not going to engage in any form of racism on this side or my channel, because I don't recognize people by color of the skin. I just see them as they are, as a people, as a human being. I will stay from offensive language, but it may happen once in a while, then somewhere, you know, it's so on daily routine that people are swearing, so it may happen, but if it does, I apologize in advance for that. Thank you.